channel. Today I'm here again with Lauren.
Hello.
And sorry, I meant to let you introduce yourself and then I didn't. Today we're going to be talking just a little chatty video about how we don't really know what we're doing with our lives, and that's okay because we're young. Literally, it's fine. So do you want to explain your current situation? What you do at the moment?
So I left school. What year did we leave school?
Was it 2013 or 20? I feel like
20. Okay, so I left school summer 2015. I didn't want to go to uni, so I was like, I don't know what to do. So now I just like.
So
now I look after children, and I.
Not for fun, for
paid work.
Paid work.
And
not for leisure.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And I'm currently unemployed, so I've currently just left my other job and I'm looking for a new job because I was working in South London as a youth worker, but just wasn't for me really. And you still live at home and I still now live at home. And do you know what? I don't think it really matters. I think I find so many people, like I meet so many people who are like, I don't know what I want to do.
No, it's not that uncommon.
It's really not. I think now more than ever. Like, yeah. Where is uni? Like,
it's very expensive. So
it's
I think
so expensive.
When the time comes when people want to go and then they realise that actually they don't really want to.
Yeah.
They don't.
Because I think when our sisters are 3 years older than us, so they're turning 23, and I think when they were finishing sixth form, it was just everyone went to uni. I think it says something though, doesn't it? Like that both our sisters went and we didn't go.
What does that say?
Says something, don't know what. If you're not from the UK, then here it's £9,000 per year without any maintenance grant. So just for your studying, so just to go to the lectures.
Oh, that's so much money.
How much money is that? What did you do A-levels in? You did history,
English lit,
yeah,
and ICT.
Yeah, and literally I didn't do any A-levels because
you tried.
I tried. I tried, yeah. But I just did music performance at college, which was fun. But why? I don't really see the point of going to uni to study music performance. If you know your career choice and you're like, okay, I'm going to do music performance, because like my friends, I don't know if she's doing. No, she's just doing soul music. Not soul music, but soul. Not soul music. She doesn't study soul music. She's solely doing music. That's not what she does.
When I was deciding whether or not to go to uni, one of the biggest things was, am I going for the sake of it? Like,
did you actually contemplate like? You didn't do UCAS, did you?
One of our teachers was like, it's time to start filling out UCAS.
Yeah, that's what they said at college, and I was like, looked at that personal statement, and I was like. No.
I went to the session and left because I was like, I don't want to do this.
No, exactly.
I literally just left. I think there's no point going if you don't know what you're going to do, which was like a big thing for me. And because otherwise I was just going for the sake of it.
Yeah.
And it's just a waste of everybody's time
and money.
If you don't really want to be there, then
the thing is, yeah, if it was £1,000 a year,
I reckon I'd give it a go. If it was cheaper, I'd try it.
I mean, I'd give it.
And then I'd drop out.
Because £1,000 is you can see that money. Do you know what I mean? That's
yeah.
You know.
I think if it was cheaper, I probably would have given it a bash by now. But you know.
But it's not, and that's without maintenance grant. So I think all in all, our sisters have to pay like 50 grand.
Probably.
That's so. I mean, that's like a deposit on a house.
Yeah.
A house around here.
Our generation. Yeah,
literally. It's okay to not know what you want to do. Like, it's okay. Like, I've got friends who do all sorts of things. Like, you do nannying. Sarah works in WH Smith. Who else are my friends?
That's it.
That's really it. Like, literally, like, one of my other friends from college, she has, like, I don't know what she does. She works, like, and, like, apart from Joe, he's at uni.
Yeah, we have friends who are at uni.
Yeah.
And that's great, too. And it's really good for them.
Yeah.
But it wasn't for us.
No, literally, I think it would have just been a complete waste of time.
Me and you would have been a complete disaster.
Why would we have bothered?
We'd have come home. We would have come home. We'd have had to have dropped.
I'd have been at literally like Hertfordshire, and even still then I would have missed time. I was living an hour and a half away from home and I was still like, no, I don't want to be there. The only thing I'd say about working is it can be quite isolating. Yeah, 100%. Because you're not necessarily with people your age. So I wasn't with anyone my age when I worked.
That's very true, guys. constantly with people who are like under 10 years
You
old.
know, and I'm with people who are like over 30.
Yeah.
So you're not, the only thing, and that's the only thing I think we would miss out on is
And it's you don't get the socialising that you
no,
would get if you went to university.
100%. Think about it now, like when my sister went, like 3 of her bridesmaids, she got married last year out of 7 were from uni. No, 5 apart from me and her friend from school. Like that's so many. Like she's made so many good friends, and like to have people as your bridesmaid, but we just won't.
You do miss out on that.
You do, and working is just not the same.
You miss out on the social life and the friend making that you would get if you
because people are like, you know, you go to uni. You don't go to uni to find your groom. You go to uni to find your bridesmaid.
Oh, okay.
But like it's true, do you know what I mean? Like people say like you make friends for life and stuff.
People do meet their husbands and
they do,
at
yeah.
university as well. I know people that have.
But yeah, I think that's the only thing. Like working can be quite.
Yeah.
And like even now, me looking for a job, you're not gonna. I feel like when you're working, you're not necessarily gonna meet like-minded people.
No, especially if you're like.
If you're just working in a shop,
like retail or something.
Yeah.
If you go to work, you generally will just meet
people.
They're not necessarily the same age as you. They might not be from where you're from. It's just like.
It's just complete. Sometimes it's like a complete. And it's a complete. It can be like people are just from different like literal backgrounds and stuff like that, which is good. That's what I found when I went to college. Like, you know, you meet different people, but even it's the same with college or sixth form. You're all there for the same purpose and reason.
Yeah.
But when you're working, people are there for all sorts of reasons. Some people are just there to get money. Some people are, you know, there for the same reasons as you. But you don't really. I don't know.
You're just not with people your own age.
No, that's the main thing.
Yeah, and you don't have the social life that you would get at university. If you live on, I assume if you go to university and you live on campus, then you all have this social life surrounding that.
Yeah.
But here, when you live at home, especially when all your friends from home are at university.
Yeah, you're alone.
There's like it's really depressing.
Forever alone.
There's just a small group of us who still live here, I guess.
Yeah.
And even then.
And do you know what though? I think like when there is like a core group of you that live there, you make the most of it. You have to, because otherwise you'd be alone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know. I think
then time passes and you're like, I haven't seen any of my friends.
You're like, that's really bad. Yeah,
which probably wouldn't happen if you.
And because that happens when you're working as well. You're like, everyone's got jobs and everyone's got lives and everyone's tired and everyone's this and everyone's that.
Yeah.
So you can't.
And then when people come home and they're like, let's go out, and they're
it's really weird.
And then you're like, I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to.
You know. And it's like, oh sorry, payday. You know, literally.
Literally, it's really weird. It's not because you're never gonna go out and meet people.
No.
It's just at the moment we're not.
Your circumstances don't allow for that.
Yeah, but who knows? You know, you might be working in a job where you meet loads of people, and loads of friends in a few years.
That's the thing, because the only thing, I don't know anyone that's made really good friends at work. But then again, I don't know that many people that have been working somewhere for long enough for a new person to come or someone else to leave for them to be really good friends with them. Yeah. I think that's definitely the only thing about going to uni is you do get that whole social thing.
Yeah.
But then I know people that have gone to uni and aren't really enjoying it. A girl we know, she went to uni and didn't like her course, so came back and started again. And see, that's like a way of doing it, isn't it? It's not necessarily the conventional way. I think sometimes you have to
try things before you realise that you don't like them.
100. That's the thing with work as well. Like, if I wouldn't have moved to South London and become a youth worker for all that being 6 months, I wouldn't have known that I didn't like it.
And now you know that you don't want to work in a church.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like a whole thing you can rule out.
Yeah.
Or something that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any like regrets about not going to uni or if you would have done something differently? Like.
I don't know if I regret not going. It's just that there's always that thing in the back of your mind where you're like, what if? And then you're like, what? But then I always have this
you envisage your life differently.
Yeah, but then I think, what would I have done if I'd gone though? If I'd have gone, I don't know. I don't know if I regret it. It's just because I don't know if what I'm doing now is what is the thing for me. So then I wonder if I'd gone to university, would I have found that?
Yeah.
I don't know. But then I think I'm just a very indecisive person anyway, and I don't know what I want.
That's the thing. Yeah, no. Because like we're sitting here now, knowing that we don't have a clue what we want to do. And like when I moved out, and like you were saying even from the beginning, you were like, I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah, and I've known that since the day.
Yeah, and I don't think I knew what I wanted to do, but I tried something just because it was like, what else am I gonna do? Yeah. And luckily for me, it was a job that paid, so that I wasn't losing out. So I wasn't losing any money that I didn't have. Yeah.
From that experience.
So
if any, you didn't lose anything from that experience.
Because it's not like I had to go and pay that amount of money a month.
No, they were paying you.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not losing anything. If things would have been different, but I'm only gonna say like, maybe if I worked harder in this or that, then I'd know what I want to do.
So I was thinking that if I'd have worked harder in my A-levels, would I have got more inclined? Would I have been more motivated to go to uni and really like reach for something and aim for something? But I got very demotivated doing my A-levels, and I was really sad doing them. I was like, I don't want to do this. Yeah. I was very stressed. And
you was like, just
very relieved when they were over. So much so
to do that all again.
I was so relieved that when they were over, so much so that I didn't want to study anymore.
Yeah.
At all. I was so done with them. That I really was like done with my education at that point. And so I didn't want to do anything.
Yeah. Which is fine.
I just wanted to work because
it's just
I couldn't.
You go to work and you come home and that's it.
I couldn't bear the thought of finishing my A-levels in May and then going in September again and starting doing more work. Like, I was so.
It was going to be too much.
It was a lot. And if you're one of those people who isn't fazed by a lot of work and you can handle
you thrive on it,
and you thrive on it, then go for it. But I'm not one of those people, and I really, really struggle with heavy workloads. And I think if I'd have gone to uni, I would have been away from home,
which would have made
that whole situation worse. Because I couldn't handle it even when I was at home.
You couldn't just go to your room. Well, you could just go to your room.
And lots of people say that your first year of university is very easy and there's nothing like A-levels, but obviously,
still,
as time goes on.
Like, and definitely, that's the thing, like, we were saying, like, if you would have worked harder, and that's the only thing I think I regret, like, from GCSEs and even from my AS levels.
Not even I worked really hard for my GCSEs, but something happened to me in year 12.
This is the thing, you're like, you have to strive so much, it's so specific, that you're like, what have I done wrong? It's also, like,
very, like, based on circumstance in the exam. It depends what exam you get, what question you get, what kind of day.
Because like we did philosophy and ethics, and that's like a 3-hour exam.
Biggest mistake of my life.
And straight after another, wasn't it?
Yes, they were consecutive. You had to sit one and then the other after one after.
Which for any student who is stressed, who is young
and underconfident, because we weren't confident in that subject either.
At all. To do 3 hours in the boiling hot with that noisy fan. Sorry, but that was I
gave up.
Yeah.
Literally halfway through the exam.
I remember, literally, I can't remember who was looking at me. I was like,
I'm not doing this.
I'm finished.
I put my pen down within the first couple of minutes. I was like, I'm not doing this. I think I wrote my name, my candidate number, my centre number, and like, that's it.
Because literally, you get like, obviously, and also it's so daunting because you open that book, and it's like the essay question, and then also you've got people being like, can I have more paper?
Oh,
can I have more paper? You're like, have more paper for what? I've read the paragraph.
Speaking of regrets, I regret not dropping a subject for AS. Doing one subject that I was really bad at.
What, philosophy and ethics?
Yeah, really dragged me down. Really dragged me down. It made me really, like, knocked my confidence knowing that I was so bad at it. And I didn't drop it, and for some reason I, like, just sat the exam where I should have dropped it. I would have had more time.
And that makes you then feel guilty about the fact that...
Yeah, and I think back and I'm like, what was I doing? I should have known that that was just a complete failure to just, like, scrap the whole thing and drop it and just concentrate on my other 3 subjects. But I didn't, and I sat the exam and wasted my time, I wasted my teacher's time, I wasted the examiner's time because I opened an exam that was basically blank, you know, like, it was just...
But at least I ain't got nothing to mark.
When we were in year 10 and 11, we could do January exams, but when we did our A-levels, we couldn't. And I really think that did make a difference, you know, because all the January exams I did in year 10 and 11, I got like A's and A stars.
Yeah. The only thing was crap, you had to revise over Christmas.
Yeah, that was so peak.
Yeah.
And on a snow day as well. I was gutted.
Yeah, I think I just YOLO'd and went.
We all did.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, screw it.
Yeah, fully. But yeah, if you are thinking of going to uni, don't be put off by this video. But if you don't want to go,
do what you want to do, man.
Do you do you and live your life. As exam season is coming around, don't stress, drink lots of water.
Don't do what I did and leave it all to the last minute.
Yeah, or do what I did and leave it all to the last minute and fail. I mean, yeah, if you don't care, you don't care, but live your life, you're young, you're fun, summer's coming, you'll burn them books, I'm a bit sweaty.
We did that. Are you?
Yeah.
So it's a bit hard. Getting too passionate.
Yeah.
We did burn our books one year.
We did. But yeah, you do you. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you soon for my next video. Love you lots. Bye.